Oh, gracious. Sitting here, get my fat bitch on, and Becca seems to be very pressed over my video where it shows the children being kind and generous when they're put in a scenario about a child not having formula. Becca, these are peacock pearls, so Becca says this quote-unquote experiment was horrible. It was done in a devious way, and it makes churches look horrible. There are certain ways that churches help people. They just don't hand out blah, 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 derpy, derpy, derp, 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 derp. Oh, hush. That you are upset over this says a whole lot about you and your journey in Christianity. You are not there yet at all. Because if this upset you, you have not studied your own religion. It was done in a devious way. It was a social experiment. If you're doing a social experiment, you don't tell the participants that it's a social experiment or it wouldn't be one. Duh! Jesus Christ, on a purple flying carpet. Okay, and you said you don't start a sentence with and. It makes churches look horrible. No, actually, the church's own actions made them look horrible. Or should we say the church's inaction? When they were approached with a young mother with a 2-month-old who didn't have any money for formula, and they did not help. 80% of the Christian churches said no. No one made them look bad except themselves. There are certain ways churches help, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, you send a whole lot of money to missions outside of the USA. You don't give a shit about the baby in your backyard who needs formula. And that you would put this on a video that shows children being generous and empathetic and actually putting the teachings of Jesus Christ into action and walking in his path when you're not doing that yourself is really kind of ironic and sad. Well, thanks for volunteering to be my content. You fake Christians just keep doing this and keep putting stuff up like this and making yourself look bad and making the churches look worse. This was an opportunity, even if the churches failed, for them to say, we can do better. We can serve our own community better. But no, you put something like that up. Shame on you. You make the baby Jesus cry.